Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen. Now earlier today I had a little play around with a really simple dessert, and I did it in my new Ninja Crispy, and it worked, but it didn't work as well as I want, so I'm going to attempt it now in the Ninja 10-in-1 oven, but I'm going to use the grill rather than air fry, and I'm hoping that it will work better. And right, jam turnovers, okay, really nice, but you don't always have puff pastry in, but one thing you probably always have in is bread. So we're going to make these with bread. So it's just 2 slices of bread, some jam of your choice, and a little beaten egg. So let's get you moved. Let's bring you down and show you what we're doing. Right, so first off we need to cut the crusts from our bread. Now you can keep the crusts and blitz them up for breadcrumbs or croutons for if you're having a soup or on a salad, or you can just throw them away. But you know, try and use them if you can. Right, there's my crusts, and I shall just move those over to there. And then you need to get a rolling pin, and you are going to, let's move that there, just roll out your bread nice and thinly. And I'm going to go both ways to make sure I've got it as thin as I can. Right, so that's one slice almost done. That's one slice done. And we'll do the other. And as you can see, it doesn't matter which way you start rolling, so long as you roll it both ways, you're absolutely fine. Alright, turn it and we'll roll it this way. And then this that I'm going to say you need next, not everybody will have, but you could cut strips to make it, because we're going to use a lattice cutter. So I have a lattice cutter. There's a surprise, isn't it? Right, and all you're going to do, and if you've got a metal one, it'll work even better than this plastic one. You're going to go through your bread with your lattice cutter like so. And when I pull it, it should pull apart so that I've got a lattice mark. And what I'm going to do, because I should have done 3 slices of bread really, so I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to go again trying to get it where I had it before. That's it, that's pulling apart nicely. Or not. Right, here we go. I've done another one and what happened? This came apart on me, so that's why you haven't seen it. But we've got another one and it's come out much better. So now, excuse me, we just need to put some jam on our bottom slice. You want to taste the jam, but you don't want it oozing out all over either. So try and keep it pretty much central, give us room to seal the top. I mean, Steve said when he tasted this, he said, oh, do you know what would be lovely? I don't know, apple pie filling. And it would, an apple pie filling, you know, tart it up with some cinnamon and then some sugar on top, and yeah, that would work really well. And again, it's just using what you've got in. I mean, yeah, I would go out and I would buy the apple pie filling purely to do this, or I'd stew up some apples, whichever made more sense. Since I've got apples in, it would make more sense to stew up some apples, wouldn't it? Right, and then we're going to put this on the top, like that. Pull it apart so that you can see, oh, not literally apart, pull it so that we can see the lattice. Let's just squeeze it down with a fork like we'd do if we were making any sort of pastry, dessert or main. Doesn't really have to be a dessert, does it? We'd put the edges down. To make sure. Right, and then we're just going to brush it again. I say again, brush the top because we want that nice and coloured too. And what I will do is once I've brushed it, I'm just going to just ease these open just a little bit so that we get the full lattice effect. And then you'd put this under your grill. So it's going to go into my Ninja, just on there like so. We're going to select grill, function grill, and high, and I'm going to give it, I'm starting it at 5.5 minutes, so let's see how that goes. Right, that's done, so let's press stop. Oh, it smells delicious. Yeah. And there. What a, oh, sorry, going the wrong way. There we are. I'll put that down on the board because I'm gonna, this is entirely optional, and were it up to me, I would not be doing it, but I'm just going to sprinkle just a little. Oh, shut up, Steve, it does look good. Just a little bit of sugar on the top. Right. It smells fantastic. Have we got a, yes we have. Let's just lift this. Right, let's see, have we got a, could have possibly gone a bit longer, but I didn't want it to burn. And the bottom, yeah, that's better than the last time too, doing it in the air fryer. So let's give it a cut. Oops. And just like anything with jam in it, it's going to be piping hot. So let's be careful. Right, there you go. A cheat jam turnover. But we do need to find out how it tastes, don't we? So let's it is better than the one done in the air fryer, but I do still need to work on this bottom. I mean, the bottom, it's got some crunch but not enough. But anyway, of an evening you think, oh, I really want something sweet, and you don't want toast and jam, or, well, what else would be sweet? A biscuit. You want something a bit sweeter than a biscuit. Sheets jam turnovers, I'd recommend. Thanks for watching this episode of In the Kitchen with Pen. Sorry, I didn't show you my lattice maker falling apart, but it's Prime Day, so I'm going to be looking for a metal one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye for now.